What is going on, guys? We are back again.
We're back.
Please tell me that there's no chop. We just had to stop the feed for chop.
There's still chop.
Is it choppy or is it catching up? It could be catching up. I think we're... Okay, well, if you're refreshing your shit every 10 seconds, you're not going to get a clean feed. You're not giving any time to render out. All right?
All right, well, let's fucking go.
How are we looking? Are we still choppy?
Yeah, we're still choppy.
Dude, well, we just got to do it. I don't know.
Chop, chop indeed, said Matt Wilson. Dr. Pepper, we need you to send us the answers to the chop. I just don't know why we have chop like...
It's like random as fuck. We don't change anything on our end.
Like we'll have like 3 or 4 episodes with no chop, and then all of a sudden we're choppy again.
Maybe it'll smooth? Is it still chop?
Mm-hmm.
Here's your chop rate. Chop, 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 chop.
Yeah, but the audio's fine.
Is the audio good? You guys can hear us fine?
Yeah.
Everyone.
Wagon gang, says
Wagon
Ryan. Dude, we got
gang.
lots of people watching right now. What's up, everybody?
I don't know why.
Choppy McChop Chop. We got chop. Yeah, we got chop, dude. I don't know.
Drop a chop in the comments. Drop a chop chop. Anyway, guys, we're just going to have to do what it does. Hopefully, maybe it'll catch up, get a little better. It looks, I don't know, dude. I don't know why. It's your boy Decon and your boy Dutch. We're back after 2 weeks of a little hiatus.
Maybe it's choppy because it's pissed off that we've been off for 2
It's like,
weeks.
where have you been, guys? We can't keep giving you this high quality service if you aren't going to use it. Anyway.
That's weird.
Yeah, we're going to have to troubleshoot at some point. I thought we had it fixed last week. It worked fine. Anyway, what's up, guys? How's everyone doing?
We're excited to have you all here today.
Yeah, pumped.
We've taken 2 weeks off. Like to see some new faces in there.
Yep, we got who's out there?
We got Matt Wilson. I think that's Dark Guy,
Ooh,
right?
Yep. What's up,
we got Danny Mayo. We got Boss Hazy. We got Villainous. Oh man, we got tons of people. We got Backslash. We got MJ Crazy. We got Ryan. We've got I Am Foreskin.
Oh my god, the whole gang.
Yeah, we got a whole gang of people.
Oh yeah.
Sorry if I missed anybody. You know, I'm just calling out what I see. I know Thad was out there a second ago, and
well, welcome back.
Can you smell it?
The greatness.
It's back.
Yeah.
When I walked in this room, we hadn't filmed in 2 weeks. I could smell that there was greatness missing from it. But now that we're back,
you know what it could be? Hold up, just entertain the people.
All right. Well, listen. Here we go. When we get started, yeah, you can hear my daughter in the background. She's hyped. So one of our producers, Jenna, she's in the building today with Lauren. But Jenna did us a good solid by going to one of my favorite breweries, RAR, Real Ale Revival in Cambridge, Maryland. Excuse me. And she got us a cotton candy out of order, which I've had a lot of out of orders before. It's part of their sour series. Big fan of sour beers over here on the East Coast. We crush them. We love them. We can't stop drinking them. We can't stop thinking about them. You know what sour beers are?
The best, the money.
They're on the wagon.
The gold nugget, the wagon gang.
They're wagon. Okay, they're tractor status, ladies and gentlemen. And if you don't know what that is, then you need to start playing with the 410 squad because everything we do now is tractor status.
You guys are now known as the wagon gang. We call ourselves the frontier of greatness. You guys are our pioneers.
Here, you want to pour these while I give these to the producers?
Into the great lands. Oh, dude, this thing's huge.
Yeah.
Oh, this is good. Well, you don't have to. Anyway, guys, hope you guys have had a great time playing Destiny recently. Got to play with a bunch of you guys the past couple days between my work trips. I leave again tomorrow till following Monday. So just a heads up, next week's show will be on Tuesday, 3 p.m.
We'll be back on Tuesday.
Just a heads up, little future presence.
But then after we do next week's episode on Tuesday, we should be Mondays from here on out.
Yep.
So,
yeah, schedule's finally breaking. My last Florida trip is tomorrow, for a while at least. So that's dope.
Is it good? All right.
Is it
so
good? The
first
producers
of all,
love it.
Look at the color of this beer, okay?
Hit me up.
Can somebody at RAR out there?
Yeah, let them know. There it is, cotton candy. Peep the color. Peep the decon. Oh, this one's
That's
Dutch.
Dutch. You're drinking out of my
you know
glass.
who I am. Okay. Okay.
Here, well, let's switch it up. I want my glass.
Boom, boom.
Peep the decon. Oh, this is Dutch. Tractor status. Is that similar to if it's green, it's a machine? It's exactly like that. All right, so let's give it a taste of Rue.
Oh, this is fucking.
Lana's
Lana
hyped, too.
likes it.
You know what? It doesn't really taste like cotton candy that much. But it's not like overwhelming cotton candy.
It's not like, it doesn't give you that, like, your cheeks don't like that sweet flavor, you know, like a sweet tart.
It's back here and the back here.
That's pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. You guys are missing out on this one. But you guys know, RAR is the shit.
Yeah, every time we have their beers on our show, we're always like, God, these are the best beers.
RAR Burley Oak, if you guys ever come out here, we'll give you the good old 410.
Yeah, we'll give you the brew
The
tour.
410 brew tour. Sign up for classes now. Anyway.
Damn, this is fire.
So what else has been up besides that? Same old, same old?
Yeah, you know, just working and playing the game.
Playing it up.
Yeah.
Hanging with the gang.
Yeah.
Nice.
Been playing with you know, a lot of new faces and getting to know
some new faces
people,
out here.
Yeah. What?
Well, you'd have to ask the producers because they're in charge of prop set.
Where you get those
Set
glasses?
props.
What glasses? Oh, these glasses. Oh, the producers got them for us.
Etsy gang.
Our producers made them by hand.
Literally made them. And this is actually etched in steel.
It's etched in tractor.
Yeah, they're very nice. Perfect for the show. So yeah, producer gang. Etsy.com. Yeah, so cool. So let's get right into it, huh?
Yeah, so
it's been 2 weeks, lots of stuff going on.
Yeah, so I mean the biggest thing right now, last episode we did a recap of the Quarters of Time. That was the last episode we had.
Public or community event.
Yeah, so now that that's out of the way, our next community event is the restoration effort, which is the Imperium Foundation.
Which is low-key the return.
The return? Well,
the lighthouse. The beacon, as they call it. The light beacon.
Is it confirmed? Like, has Bungie confirmed it? I know there's a lot of stuff hidden in the game.
It's on the Crucible map.
Yeah.
Right where Trials used to be. Dead center.
I don't believe it till I see it. I won't believe it till I see it.
We're just fueling the jet, baby.
Yeah. We are. Right now we're fueling.
We're
putting fuel into it.
So basically, for those who don't know, most of you guys probably do, but 7 steps, 7 marks that we have to donate fractaline to at the Tower Obelisk. And we're on step 3 or goal 3, challenge 3, whatever, which is 2.2 billion.
Is our next mark.
We got there like pretty much right away and haven't moved.
You could just tell that like everybody donated, like the people who were going to donate, they were like, fuck it. We're not saving. They were just like, wow. And we just like, I was like, damn, we hit rank 3 pretty fast. And then it's just come to like a screeching halt.
But that's because people are just saving, investing. Someone in one of the Discords were in the Iron Discord.
Ryan,
I saw him say they're at, what did he say?
Ryan's cut off, okay?
What did he say? He's talking shit?
He said the producers are 100 times better than us.
Well, maybe they should be on the show more. Like we asked them to be.
Maybe we'll produce an episode and we'll let them talk.
They can do the whole show.
It'd be about Desperate Housewives and shit. No one wants to watch that.
The Bachelor.
Yeah, I mean.
It'd be like wine. But
Thad just said 7 wins for the victory. 7 stages in the restoration.
Oh, that kind of makes sense.
7 wins for the trials card.
The trials card.
Thad, how long have you been holding on to that piece of information? Not letting us in on that one. So,
very observant.
Yeah.
Anyway, but no, so yeah, it's on the counter is both. You can see the little animation above the Tower Obelisk, and it's also in the Crucible like page when you click the director.
Yeah.
So it's coming. It's like if you haven't seen Saint 14's crib at the tower, literally, you wouldn't even know Saint 14 lived there. It's all like
it was literally no Osiris. So I mean, we know that it's coming back. I wonder if Saint 14's going to be our vendor for trials, or if he's going to leave and Osiris is going to move in. I mean, and D1 Brother Vance was our trials vendor, but
it seems like a very like Saint 14 thing to like do. He's like, go fight for some glory out there. You know what I mean? Like I could see he'd be like a good character for the role.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just badass, go get your victory.
Yeah.
And that's it. And he's a Titan. We know the Lord Shaxx out here. They kind of vibe.
Yeah, they're homies.
And Lord Shaxx was in that one cutscene where remember we're on like the PvP map. So or not the cutscene, the like little mission
for Devil's Ruin.
Devil's Ruin. So you know,
they're
on
homies.
the PvP map.
They fought in the battle of.
What if that map's like the first? I mean, I didn't really know all the lore behind that, but like, what if that map is like the first trials map?
Burnout should be the first trials map. That was the first trials map originally when they brought it. So hopefully Burnout, but
we shall see. We're excited.
Yeah.
And then, but so basically, there's two rules: you can invest or you can donate. A lot of people donated, but I think
I donated right away.
I think we hit it tomorrow.
I was like, the community's gonna get it.
I think I haven't donated anything. I'm at like 12.
You need to pull all your fractal line tonight then.
I already did that, and I donated it because I knew I wasn't gonna be playing that much. And I already done like all my quests and stuff. I did a bunch of those things, so I'm at like 12, 9.
I'm at 15.
But someone in the Iron Clan, they said that they were at 71,000 residence rank, and they were gonna hit 100K. Forget who it was, like Trust or Truth or something like that. I forget who it was. Literally nutty. And he said he was gonna try to get to 100K before reset, so I'll have 100,000 fractal lines. So I'm just thinking like we got to where we are with people just donating like 5,000, between 5 and 10,000, roughly, right?
Yeah.
I think tomorrow,
I put in 10,000.
Tomorrow we hit it. Like if he has 100K, that's one per. You know what I mean?
Some people are still gonna stack though. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like they're gonna say that, but then like we're gonna get to like tier 6 or 5, and everyone and Glad's just gonna send the tweet. The fire them off, baby. No holding back. Everything.
Glad's just the Destiny general.
Yeah, dude. We're just waiting for the order. We're all lined up, ready to go. Hold the line.
Shields and spears.
Hold the line. Charge. Yeah, so that's what I think is going to happen. I think tomorrow the line is going to be let loose.
I'm in the back with a bow. Just I don't like being on the front line, baby. I'm an archer. I hit him from deep. Hit him with that deep peep. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just in there with the new swords.
I'm sending in the flaming wagon from deep.
I'm going in there. I got the wagon's loaded with dynamite, and we're riding for the bomb. Jesus.
Oh, what do we got here?
I bet people like that.
Tillin's here.
So yeah, so that's the move. I'm sure a lot of
everybody shout your resonance rank right now. Let's see who's got the highest resonance rank.
Yeah, shout out your resonance rank and let us know if you've been if you already donated or are you investing it. Did you reinvest for the next week? Let us know. So reinvest or donate, and what's your resonance rank at? And we can kind of just do some quick math. We'll do a little going flawless poll, and we can give out projections.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I donated all my shit.
What's maybe someone in chat knows, I don't know if you know, what's the last
No one knows.
No one knows.
No, they release the goals as we hit, then they've been releasing the next number. So
there's no one's data mined it to be like, what's up?
I know, but I saw someone was knowing Bungie, it'll just be 7 million, 7 billion, 7 million, like all sevens, just 7, 7, 7, 7.
Why?
Because that's their number. 7 wins in a trials card, 7 ranks to everything.
Yeah, but it's 2.2 right now. I could see the last.
Say hi to everybody.
Maybe the last one's 7. That'd be kind of cool. But 7 doesn't seem like that much if we've already hit. What are we at? Like 1.5?
Well, the newest is 2.2 billion for.
I know, but
4.
I feel like no one's donated. Like no one who actually has a bunch of resonance has donated.
Yeah.
Like all the rook dogs who don't know any better, they're just sure, donate. But all the hardcore players that have a bunch of resonance rank, they're all saving. I feel like.
Yeah.
What are people saying? What are they at?
Thank you.
What are different people at?
Thank you.
Play-Doh gang.
She gave me a Play-Doh heart. How cute is that?
That's adorable.
Here, why don't you go give these to Mommy and Lauren,
our producers, because we love them.
Yep.
What's everyone at? What are we looking at?
So Pal said he's donated about 4,500. MJ Crazy 0 donated. He's holding on. Matt Wilson's donated 3,000. So everyone's donated very minimal amounts so far, it seems. Which is probably, Ryan says he's at 25,000 resident rank, ready to drop tomorrow. So yeah, dude,
that's what I'm saying. No one has donated anywhere near that level.
Tillin's got 7,100 resonance rank. Dude, I'm at some insane nutty number too. I don't even know.
I'm at 12,900.
I think I'm at 17,000.
Thad was at 20,000, I think.
Yeah. So.
Dude, tomorrow it's just getting bombed, dude.
Yeah.
Give the order, Glad. Give the order.
Dude, how about we give the order right now on the show?
Everybody donate. That's what I'm doing. I'm not waiting. I'm not investing. Because the thing is, even if we don't hit it this week, it's not like we're not going to hit it the following.
Yeah.
It's guaranteed the following. So you don't need to reinvest. You're going to have plenty the following week if we don't hit it this week. You know what I mean? So I think we just go balls to the wall and let it ride. honestly.
Yeah.
Until it's like 50 billion, we're all just like shit.
We need more. Yeah, well then we can reinvest. Like, I mean, it's not
Yeah,
like
but we only have 3 weeks.
I'm not even
So
worried
like,
about it, dude.
so if you don't invest this week,
We
then
hit
it's like,
rank 3 without even trying. What's gonna happen when everyone just decides to dump? Like, it's just gonna be
yeah,
easy.
I agree. What are your guys' thoughts? Should we reinvest or let it ride tomorrow?
Yeah. What? Yeah. Exactly. What do you
Come on,
guys
boys.
think?
Let it ride.
Who out there is gonna invest tomorrow, and
Oh,
who's
right
gonna
here.
hold off one more week?
Oh, thanks, Lana.
Lana's bringing us Valentine's hearts.
Because Valentine's coming up, baby.
Yeah.
We've got the good old.
Is that next week?
Yeah, Crimson Dubs.
It's in 4 days.
Crimson Dubs. Oh.
So
she
yeah,
took
I
it
mean,
back.
that's pretty much the deal with the Empyrean Restoration, that leads us into our next subject is the return of trials.
What people say, let it ride or don't let it ride.
Backslash is saying dump and donate. Dump, don't donate.
Oh, I'm donating.
Backslash is dumping for one more week.
I'm going, dude. I'm sending it. I'm going to the house. Because honestly, dude, I don't want to be sitting there donating more than 12,000. Like,
yeah. So
honest.
Matt Wilson said he's waiting for reset. Backslash said he's dumping, not donating. So Backslash is gonna dump another week and then donate. Backslash, your thumb is gonna fall the fuck off, dude. Like when you finally go to donate, dude.
It's 3 seconds per donation of 100.
Yeah.
So
you're gonna be in the tower for, dude. You're gonna have to like set up a stream Backslash and just like it'll be your donation stream, and you're just gonna have to do weird shit like every time you donate.
Like by the end, he's like, oh!
Like I don't know.
Like just losing your mind.
Yeah. So Ryan, sorry you don't get a Play-Doh heart because you suck.
Oh, dude, Ryan tuned in. He said this is the first time he's ever watched live because it's like 5 a.m. for him right now. He was like, I'm getting up early tomorrow. I'm gonna watch it live.
Foreskin said you look way too young to be drinking. Thad said he's dumping tomorrow. Tillen's investing tonight.
Whatever. Yeet.
Yeah. Do you live in Kentucky, Foreskin? Jesus. That's literally
Your name is Foreskin.
Yeah. The only place in the United States worse than Kentucky is like one of the Dakotas.
You can decide which one.
Or New Jersey.
Sorry
to anybody out there who's from New Jersey.
How many people are from New Jersey? The Dakotas, we don't no sorries. No sorries.
Yeah, fuck them. At least New Jersey makes great produce.
I love it. All right, so yeah, Valentine's Day, the hearts, the Play-Doh hearts coming out. Make sure you guys get some Play-Doh hearts for your ladies, and for your men. You know what I'm saying? Come on, hook it up for the boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got Crimson Doubles coming back, a fan favorite.
So before we get into Crimson Doubles, I mean, I don't know. Do we want to?
What?
I want to hit the trials real quick. I want to hit the trials speculation here.
Okay.
Because I think like we're gonna get a big preview of. I mean, like everyone's been playing comp right now. Like we've been playing comp. I've been dabbling a little bit in. What is the game mode that trials is?
Elimination.
Elimination, and then we're gonna get Crimson Doubles. We're gonna see. Thank you, Lana. We're gonna see a lot of the pros and cons of PvP, if you will, in the next upcoming weeks, because there's clearly something wrong in the state of the game of Destiny PvP right now, and I'm trying to figure out what it is. And I mean, like let's not make this all negative. Like let's do some pros and some cons here. And you guys out there, give us some pros and some cons of PvP right now.
What needs to change for trials? What needs to stay for trials? That's what we want from you guys.
Personally, I mean, me personally, I think the gunplay is really not that bad.
Nope.
I think the guns in general are in a good place right now.
Generally.
Yeah, I mean, there are a couple broken guns, like fusion rifles or shotguns. Maybe the range just needs to be dialed back a little bit, or charge times, or I don't know, like what needs to be done there. But there's obviously like some wonky. I mean, dude, we were playing comp the other night with that dude. What was his name? Wagon?
Arcs.
And
Wagon.
Dude, I was running a sniper and you guys were both running Aaron's Hill, and like it was kind of just like
it was dumb.
It was kind of easy almost, like at a certain point.
Yeah.
Until I just like got really tired at some point.
Until it was like 4 a.m.
Yeah, and I couldn't go any longer. But it just made it seem I'm like, so one of us can snipe and two of us can push with like Aaron Tills, and literally you can't do anything.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think it is counterable because like the teams that we lost against, like we lost to that team because all they did was just not push us. Like if teams just keep pushing
The
us
guy
and
sat in the
into the
back with the
open area,
Ariana's Val in
well, that was
in an empowerment
But then
rift.
another team that we lost to, the inside, or maybe we were about to lose. I don't know if we actually lost it, but we won. It was what's the map where it's like inside and like B is in that little like separate tunnel, and then it's like the over archway, and then outside, and you can like go underneath that main like. You know what I'm talking about? Oh my gosh, I hate myself right now. I don't know the names of any of the
Bannerfall?
maps. No, it's like I don't know, dude. I don't know. Anyway, basically they were just staying inside and like guarding the doors. So and they had shotguns, so we couldn't come in because we were gonna get out shotgun with Aaron Till. And like, but Heavy was in there, so they controlled Heavy the whole game. So really, like everything's counterable. Like, yeah, Aaron Till's gonna die if you just keep trying to like run out there, or you're gonna die to Aaron Till if you just keep like chasing it and playing to their strengths.
Yeah.
But they just sat there and chilled, and like there was nothing we could do.
And there was a time when we were doing that too. Like when we had the top area at A and we were looking down on Heavy.
Yep.
And he was like, the dude on our team was like, bro, we can just chill here with Aaron Till and there's nothing we can do.
They can do.
Or they can do. Yeah. And we just did that.
But yeah, it's just about playing to the strengths of whatever you have on and playing to the weaknesses of like the other team.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you're not gonna be able to just run and like shotgun ape them if they have Aaron Till. Like, you know what I mean? Like
it just seems like it just seems kind of cheap. And then what's gonna happen?
So
what's gonna happen?
Like,
and that's in survival. What's gonna happen when like in trials when you rip someone's head off first play and then you just ADS onto their ghost the entire time while your homies like push in? Like,
I mean,
I don't know. There needs to be like some kind of objective.
They do the same thing on sniping.
Yeah.
They do the same thing for shotguns. Like, you know what I mean? Everything's strong.
Anyway,
with it.
Like either way, I don't think the guns are a huge problem. Like, I mean, could they dial back the range on Aaron Till just a little bit? Maybe. Like guns like Mindbenders, they could dial back the range just a tad. Because like I don't even really think Dust Rock Blues is that OP. Like everyone's like, oh, Dust Rock Blues, I think that is perfect. I use it, and I'm like, oh, you actually have to have some kind of skill to use Dust Rock. Sometimes with Mindbenders, dude, like I'll use it, I'm just mapping people, and I'm like, how the hell am I like hitting that shot? Like it doesn't make sense, you know? Like I don't know, but for me, I think the matchmaking is like what's really fucked about Crucible right now. It's just we've said it 1,000 times, and I know Ghost, you're watching right now, and dude, sometimes I just feel like we always said if we got the Unbroken dudes on our team, how well would we do? And we played with an Unbroken dude who that guy was a beast. I hope the wagon's watching right now, but he was a beast, and fucking dude, like I was playing well and you were playing well, and we were winning. Like we won like 8 games in a row.
Yep.
But when and now did he carry us a little bit? A little bit, maybe.
He was good.
Yeah, he was
top player. Top player. I mean, I had a couple games that I was top, but most of the games he was top. But like, it's the difference between getting like the top player.
We
were
all going
player,
positive though.
Know?
Like there wasn't really any games where we were all going negative. Like,
no.
He wasn't like hard carrying us. He was just.
He was good. He's a good player.
Yeah.
So. I don't know.
But then when we don't get the Unbroken, like sometimes we'll be playing a team.
But if you play him, and you get the kid that goes negative, then you know what I mean. That makes all the difference. Which is what happens with the matchmaking.
Yeah, but when you play against a team of Unbrokens and you have a kid that's never been like 0.8 KD has 2,500 points, like, how is that person playing with us?
It's a good point.
Like, I'm glad that I'm like matchmaking with top tier players, but I'm not when like I'm getting matched with players that are just ass.
Yeah,
and
they need to all be top tier.
Sometimes I'm getting matched against players that are way high, like better than me, and I'm like, how am I playing against this person right now? You know, like
it's how it goes.
I don't know.
But yeah, no, I agree that needs to be switch around. Like you hear people say it when we play Iron Banner and stuff. Like they'll play if they queue solo.
Duke, he's like I play solo and I'm at the top of my team, but then I jump in. I mean, because our elo's higher, we're playing with.
Yeah, it's like skill based.
Yeah, but I'm okay. Like that's the thing too. Like an Iron Banner. Like, should Iron Banner be skill-based or connection-based?
Connection, 100%.
Like, I want to have those sweaty games where it's, like, real close and we tough it out and we're like, oh, that feels good. But I also want to go in and mollywop kids sometimes. Like, I just want to go in slanging, you know?
Slanging.
I just want to go in and wop, wop, wop.
Wagon
Mushroom
status.
tats the zone.
Giving them the wagon.
Yeah. I want to give them the big daddy wagon. I want to give them.
Mushroom top to the dome.
You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
I want to give it to people sometimes.
No, I feel you. Like I don't need to sweat it out every game, you know. But nah, what are people saying? What are everyone's thoughts on the Crucible?
All right, so
On moving into trials.
let's see. Got damn, they've got a lot of comments here.
Nice. Bono!
Thad says Jersey is brutal. Yeah, we know. It has great oranges. Crimson Days, baby. Let's see. Where we got? Sorry, I'm reading through this real quick. Terrible loot pools. I would agree that the loot pools in Crucible aren't that great. Not that rewarding, really.
And the pinnacle, like we've said this before, we'll say it again. On like when you reset your Valor, you should get
super balancing. Backslash said super balancing.
Yeah. Until now, the Warlock Dawnblade sucked. Now it's infinite, so it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, like Golden Gun, I'm cool with because it takes some skill to hit those shots. Even like the Titan Slam, which was OP before, I think it's like been balanced a little bit better. I'm cool with the Titan and the Hunters. Honestly, I'm cool with their supers. It's the Warlocks that I'm not cool with.
Like they suck, or
like Dawnblade is underpowered.
Yes.
And Nova Warp is overpowered, I think. Especially with handheld
really
Supernova.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Really
they need to.
It's really good.
I don't want to keep.
I think
bringing
the
that shit
arc, arc is balanced. I like Stormtrance.
Yeah, Stormtrance pretty balanced.
But just like the play style of that is really just for like that shit crushes in like six man Crucible. But in 3-man, like you lose like the versatility of like all the arc web and all the chaining because there's less people. So it's like not super like good in that. It's good, and I love that class for 6-man.
Yeah.
But I love the Dawnblade class, but I say it all the time. Anytime I pop a super when we're playing comp, most of the time I'm like, why did I pop that? Like I'm better off keeping my guns out and just trying to.
Ryan has a point too. He said often it'll spawn you in where there's a super, and like there's times where I've been killed by a super, and then I respawn in and get killed by the same guy, and I'm like, how is this?
They just push spawn.
Yeah, like how is this even happening?
But that's a spawning issue, not a super.
Yeah. So I mean, so what are really the big complaints right now in Crucible? Matchmaking, spawn issues, and they are doing a great job of taking maps out of rotation, fixing the spawn points and putting them in. So it's not like they're unaware. Yeah, it's not like they're unaware of the issues. Yeah, and Thad says they need to ban people for leaving matches. Like that's true in comp. How many times you go down 1-0 and then your teammates
but
leave?
we kind of talked about this a little on the side. There's just no way to really do that without punishing players that get disconnected.
Yeah,
because there's no way to tell.
Yeah.
Like for them to tell on their side. Like they could see if you leave, but then that just leads to like when like they used to have that in Call of Duty and people would just like turn their Xbox off, or you could like Xbox button quit game, and that will just like it looks like a disconnection. Not like they don't know if you're doing that or if your internet cut. So it just like it leads to that. You know what I mean? Or you could punish those people, but then like if you get an error code or something, and now you're banned for 3 hours from comp, like that's not a good experience either.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna be way more pissed about
I got banned
that.
for 30 minutes the other day because my connection dropped out.
Yeah. So I mean there's some of that in there, but if they go too far with it and like your internet cuts or you have an error code, now you're like fucked for 3 hours and you can't play the game. Like so I get both sides. There's not really a way to do that.
Dude, we got some good comments in here.
Unfortunately. But I agree. Yeah, it is frustrating when people leave but you know, you never know if they left or did they get DC'd, you know what I mean? So
yeah.
Like I'm sure not every single time they're leaving.
Yeah,
like I'm sure people are DCing.
Sometimes
they join back by the end of the game.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's, you know, and you can't punish them for that. Like it's gonna happen, you know? So
it's just it seems like the issues are like it's not a lot of issues in my opinion. I mean, you guys might have different opinions. The PvP doesn't have a lot of issues right now. It's just the issues that it has are like people dropping.
Frustrating.
Yeah, it's like frustrating issues. You know, Backslash said Spectral Blade's a little overpowered. Yeah, I would agree with that. Only because, I mean,
not as bad as your fucking arc staff, dude. The arc staff is the dumbest one because there's no way to kill it because they can just block. Like they're invincible. That was brutal. So it's like,
and they can tank supers.
Yeah, like literally anything. So it's like That's the one that I'm like, like if you're good with it, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like higher skill cap.
Yeah, I mean, there's times where I've
But when
used
you're
that
good
and I've been
with it, it's
blocking, and
like-
someone comes in with a spectral blade, or sorry, not a spectral blades, but the
Art stuff.
no,
Your
the
blind?
blade barrage, and it's like blade barrage my staff, and it's gone. So like, there's definitely it can definitely
Do you
take
die?
sometimes. Yeah,
But you can live through potentially.
yeah.
That's nuts. Like
Yeah.
you should not be able to live through that. Like,
We need to test that actually.
like,
We should go
and
into a private
especially as a
match.
dawn blade, I fucking throwing blades at you and they're just shooting back at me.
We should go into a private match and test that and see like what the limitations of that are.
If you guys would like to see a video on that, let us know. Drop it in the comments.
And I know another big one, like another issue that Ghost was talking about was the hunter's invisibility. Like you just when they're invisible, they're just
Yeah, he had a screenshot of it. And basically he said his screenshot and he was like, believe it or not, there's a hunter there. And I didn't see a hunter.
I couldn't see it either.
There was like literally invisible. I don't know if it was like, it was kind of a weird, like he was scoped in on a sniper. So it was kind of a weird, like, I couldn't really see like what he was even looking at.
Yeah.
So it could have been like a lighting thing, but either way, he was like, there's a hunter right in the middle of my screen. And I was like, there's nothing there. So I
mean,
don't know.
sometimes I can see them and sometimes I can't. It's like one of those things.
Yeah,
where-
yeah, I agree. But maybe a little bit of improvement. But I mean, if they're not really invisible, then what's the point? You know what I mean? They kind of do need to be invisible. Like,
Yeah.
that's kind of the point. So yeah. Any other comments before we move on?
Yeah, Villainous said OEM tracking should last as long as Spectral now, and Spectral wall hacks should last 5 to 6 seconds.
Why are we out of focus here? Hello. No. One Eye Mask doesn't need anything to improve it. Are you shitting me? The tracking on that is dumb. I wish Warlocks had. Why do Warlocks not have something like that? Where I could see people through walls. Like you're trying to flank, trying to move it. Like I'll even like jump up and hop out. Like I'm gonna come out and surprise them above. Nope. Now I'm just fucking floating in the air because they can see me.
It's still pretty overpowered.
It's overpowered as fuck. I wouldn't use anything else if I was a fucking Titan.
Yeah, they
dumb.
nerfed it. It's still pretty good.
The knowledge, like the map awareness knowledge that you get from it
Yeah.
is stupid. Like, you know what I mean? If you see someone through a door and they run through, you know what I mean? Like as a Warlock, I'm standing there looking at the door in case they poke back out. But as a Titan, like if you see them running around, like you know that they're not there.
Yeah.
Where I'm like wasting time, like looking at a door, checking, like I don't know where he is.
Yeah.
Like the call outs alone, you can be like, okay, he's flanking around right.
Yeah.
How long does it last? Like 5 seconds? Like, and I don't even know.
5 to 6.
And there's no way, like, there's no way for me to know, right? If they can see me, which is really
Yeah.
what fucks me up.
Yeah, but it tells you. I think it gives you a timer on
marked.
your screen that says you're marked with
I
vengeance.
need to start paying attention to that because I literally never see that. So I'm like, how the fuck did he know I was coming
It's a
around?
good
this
beer, but
side?
it's hard to like.
I like it.
It's hard to finish.
I need to start looking at that. Is that what marked for vengeance is?
Yeah.
So I just need to like run somewhere so it says that and then beeline it back.
Yep.
Pro tips. Got to
Yeah.
start working on that.
Yeah.
Because I just start flanking and like I'm like, how the fuck did he know where I was?
Yeah, because you're marked for vengeance, and it has like a little timer that ticks down.
Okay, well, you need to start paying attention to that, and then juke with it, like act like you're going one way, and then the second.
Cardinal
that
says, "What
goes
are we
off.
drinking on?" If you missed it, Cardinal, we're drinking an RAR. Cardinal's a local guy, right?
Mhm.
Don't you know that kid?
Mhm.
It's from RAR. It's from the Eastern Shore, and it's a cotton candy sour, and it's actually pretty damn good.
It's Kent's son.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're live. Awesome. So
So
well,
another brew moment. Let's finish these up and
brew moment, and yeah. If you guys have any more questions
you
about?
want to do another RAR?
Yeah. Oh
Okay.
baby, now we're talking.
Chilling in my jammy jams, baby.
This is dope. I like this. Yeah. Of course.
Yeah. Let me finish this up. We're gonna do another beer real quick, boys.
No brew moment.
And then Matt Wilson said, "Can we all agree that Chaos Reach needs a buff?" I don't see anybody ever using it in Crucible, so
I just don't really see like, but like buff how? Like I just don't know what you would do to it. It's
Yeah.
just not a very like versatile because the movement speed is kind of whack, and like when would you ever? You know what I mean? Like I just don't think it's like a very good like that's why you have Storm Trance. You know what I mean? Like because it's not a roaming super, and like roaming supers
I think
right now
that-
rule the day.
I think that super in general could use a buff because like
But like, what are you gonna buff about it?
when do you ever use it though?
Yeah, but when would you?
Like in what activity do you ever use
Dude,
that?
it's actually it's the best DPS. Like I used it in a Riven, whatever. and like I should use it in like I've seen people
What?
do it on.
Oh well.
I've seen people use it on the raid GOS, the last boss, or even the first it gets rough on the first one because you
This is
block the
yours.
thing so people can't see
Yeah, I
it.
think Glad's team did a whole GOS with just using that on.
Yeah,
or
dude, it's stupid damage. Like it's sick for PvE. Like
I
if
just
you
don't
need to
ever see
burst
it.
with Geomag stabilizers, it's sick.
I guess if you had a team of all warlocks.
Because it's just like you're normally using a well, like for like endgame activities, and if you're not using the well and you do want the damage, then you just use a Nova Bomb because it's like good enough damage. But as far as like sustained damage, like it is actually dope. But I don't know what you would do for PvP because it's just like it's hard to like find 6 people just standing there together.
Yeah.
And if they are, then you can just storm trance and lightning them all anyway. So roaming supers just kind of rule the day. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like
Why would you use anything else?
yeah, like that's kind of my thing.
Yeah, I think.
I don't really know what you would do to
Villainous
boss
was
it.
saying that Spectral Blades like doesn't last as long as One-Eyed Mask.
I think maybe if they buffed the movement of it, like because you get like really slow, like it's hard to like if they sped that up maybe 20%, so you could kind of like whip the laser beam around a little bit. That could be like more useful.
You just gotta crank your sensitivity all the way up to
Well,
10.
I'm on 10, so but
Doing
still,
360s.
yeah, just like a fucking 360 laser beam, like like what's the Marvel superhero where he has the eyes and he just goes just like
the X-Man
the
dude.
X-Men, yeah.
Cyclops.
Cyclops.
Yeah.
He just like does the straight pass and just wipes out everything in front of him.
That smells good. Finish
But-
that and pour it up and we'll
Yeah,
do
I
a
think the
little talk.
speed could be increased, but besides that, it's kind of just
Yeah, definitely Cyclops. Foreskin wants to 1v1 me. Dude, I don't have time for you, okay? Let me just be honest. I don't have time for your 1v1 shit.
we're doing pump for the raid tonight.
Yeah.
I hope we go for flawless.
Yeah.
Or at least do that.
Foreskin 1v1s is stuff that I'll do like 2 weeks from now when there's literally like nothing left for me to do. But
Right now, dude, it's spring cleaning season. Like everyone should just be knocking out extra shit.
yeah.
Like I finished Loaded Question last night just to get it out of my.
Yeah, I'm hoping that Crota's in the rotation for the Nightmare Hunt next week because that's the last one I need to speed run for the Nightmare Hunt. So if anyone wants to, if that's out next week, if anyone wants to do some Nightmare Hunt speed runs, I'd be 100% down to do that.
If anyone wants to run Riven, let me know because I'm trying to do ×3 Riven.
Trying to get 1K voices.
Yep. I might do that tonight, dude. Honestly, after the raid.
Well, you know what we should do, honestly, is if we're going to do 2 raids tonight, if we're going to do the Garden, and then we're going to try to do a Scourge of the Past Flawless.
No, not Scourge. Garden Flawless.
Oh, we'll try to Garden Flawless. Whatever, dude. I'm down for whatever.
That's what I'm going for.
We're going to do those raids. Maybe if the squad we roll with wants to do a Riven 3 times, like all we have to do is just like type in the wish and just go right to Riven. We just run Riven 3 times.
Did everyone want to do Scourge? Is that the thing?
Yeah, we're doing a Garden and a Scourge tonight. I mean, I got Anarchy last week, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
53 clears later,
That's what
baby.
I'm saying. Does anyone need it, or we just crush our last wish?
I don't know. Whatever.
Whatever. We'll figure it out. I just hope we do a flawless. Also, I was doing the before we go into
Ryan, you're not allowed to play.
Before we go into Crimson doubles, I was trying for the Harbinger while we're talking about that Nightfall stuff. I tried solo flawless pit. Much more difficult than I intended or thought it was going to be. I got like the first 2 encounters down through the ogres, but that third room,
yeah,
I don't know what to do, dude.
Well, with Phoenix Protocol,
I don't think that would do it. I mean, I was running Devour, like that's going to heal me just as fast. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I don't think I'm going to get the well back fast enough. And the bald dupe, everyone was like everyone used to do the bald duplication where you just like, and they fixed it.
Oh, thank you.
They fixed it like this week.
Did she make these for everybody?
The week I start trying it.
Or did you guys make them for her?
So, oh, thanks, Lana.
Lana's making Valentine's Day hearts for everybody.
St. Patrick's Day, Valentine's Day. It's green and
Did you say St. Valentine's Day?
St. Patrick's Day. Look. No, green and orange. That's St. Patrick's.
Oh, they taste like shit. I don't know.
Sometimes you eat Play-Doh.
Sometimes people eat buttholes, and I'm sure they taste like ass.
But yeah, if anyone has tips or something for that third encounter,
I didn't even hear it.
let me know because it was rough. I even sat there because at first I was like losing on there, and then I'd go back out and just start over. But then after the 3rd or 4th time losing there, I was streaming it too. If anyone checked it out, but I just was like, okay, just let me just beat this encounter straight up. And I sat there and tried like 20 attempts, and I literally couldn't even get to like the third dunk. Like it's rough.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm not moving around enough, or maybe I'm not, because you got to stay in that middle plate. And I'm just, and even like when I was
You
trying
don't
to
have to. You can get off for like 10
for
seconds.
like 20 seconds,
Yeah.
but like it's not enough. And when I'm trying to snipe out the guys up top, it was like I'm getting flinched so much I couldn't hit the shots. Like because so many guys, like even if I was in a well with like Devour
Go
on,
take these
like
over there.
you couldn't even get the shot off because I'm just flinching up like out the ass. So I don't know. I got to work on
What guns
that.
were you using? Maybe what's your loadout?
I try to multiple
You
loadouts.
should have been using Izanagi's, Outlast, and then like Komodo.
Nope. I was using machine gun because with Devour on and with heavy finders and stuff and scavengers, you basically can use that the whole time, and it like helps you keep Devour on
Hammerhead?
way easier. Yep.
Hmm.
That's what I saw someone else do.
That makes
But
sense.
I don't know, dude. It was rough. So I just need to watch some videos or something, I think. But
All right, let's talk about the beer.
Yeah.
Lana, go take those over
All
there.
right. Give me the cam.
Go.
That's what we got. Chilling in my jammy.
You
My
like
jammy
that,
jams.
Thad?
Yeet. Peep it. Peep it. Ooh. Beautiful can. Big fan. RAR again. Ooh. What's that? Drink fresh.
If those are you guys that are in Maryland watching this, if you haven't been to RAR yet, like you have to go. You're really selling yourself short.
Yeah. Big time.
Thad, I like you like the joke. Both Lauren and Jenna looked at me like I was crazy, and Devin didn't even hear what I said, I don't think.
It's focused.
The butthole thing. All right, so what do we got here? We got a American Double IPA, my favorite, 8%, good sturdy IPA, with Citra and Motueka hops. Citra's the best. I like how cloudy it is and thick and cloudy, baby, just like the weather.
Wet.
That's pretty dank.
I like that.
Super dank. Duke just texted me. He said, solid butthole joke. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, that's good. I like that. Big fan. But we knew that already because it's RAR.
Ryan said, thick and cloudy is my nickname. My nickname.
My neck name.
Ryan? His country's on fire, so
He's
sucks for you,
Australian.
buddy.
You were feisty towards him.
Sorry.
Ryan? Dude, Ryan's my boy. I play with him every day. Ryan, you're not allowed to play with us because your country's on fire. And when your mom says that your country's not on fire anymore, then you're allowed to come back and play.
You should be outside with your hose, watering down the land.
Take your pet koala and your didgeridoo outside and give him a good hose down.
And your kangaroo.
He said we literally just had record floods. The rapture's happening in
Ooh.
Australia right now.
Ooh.
Get your ark ready.
And I'm not talking about the subclass, all right?
Huh? Australia? Why do you want me to go there?
Literally the furthest place from here.
Our producers want me to leave and never come back.
Producers are
Okay?
trying to kill us.
Ryan, do you have an extra room?
I'm coming.
Not for you, probably. But shit, you've been talking to him.
He knows it's nothing but love.
Nothing but love. Like the Crimson Doubles coming this week.
Crimson Doubles. I'm glad you brought that up.
Back to the glory days. A crowd favorite in the Destiny community. For those who don't know, it's 2v2 playlist system in honor of going out there with your loved one and fighting to the death.
Mr. Villainous, you're talking about a different game, baby. Villainous wants us to play Siege.
No. I've watched a bunch of videos on that and not my place.
Villainous.
I'm more of a hop
Hold
on the
Mr.
wagon.
Villainous, while you're watching, I need to say something to you right now.
Yeah.
A few weeks ago, you won top plays with this Arc Staff shotgun like Mindbenders play. And since then, you've resubmitted that play
Every week.
every week.
It's the only clip you send to us every week.
I don't know if you're sending us the wrong clip on purpose.
You know it. That clip already won, right?
It won.
It already won. It's already the #1 spot on like episode 14. Okay?
You keep sending the.
You keep sending the same one. So,
Don't send that clip again.
spoiler, you didn't win this week. Like,
You keep sending the same clip. I want to see the clip that you mean to send. I know that you have a clip, and that's the one that you're trying to send us. But you
Or you just forgot that you won because you've won so many times. You're like, I don't think this one's won yet.
yeah.
Maybe you go back and rewatch your winners.
Yeah.
Watch the highlights. All right.
Yeah. Every week. So those of you who don't know what Crimson Doubles is, it is a 2v2 PvP brawl.
It's
And
elimination, right?
No.
What is it?
I think it's a timer.
Just like Clash?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Unless anyone can confirm. I don't think it's elimination, but
Okay.
I hope it is, because
That'd
that
be
would be
dope.
some good practice.
Yeah.
But let me
It's
pull up.
very sweaty.
It's
Eh.
super sweaty, dude. We played last year and
We were wondering too. Does anyone know if it's we were thinking about it. Is it oh yeah, guys, get this. Lauren, pay attention. Jenna, pay attention. Producers, get off your phones. All right.
God, we're like teachers out here.
Unkey and get that Win It
pictures
Wednesday
up.
up. But yeah, so basically for those who don't know, or maybe people can let us know, is it
Elimination?
holy hell, is it match made for what's it called? Jesus. Is it holy hell, connection based matchmaking or skill based matchmaking? Because we played last year and it was worse than comp.
It was all in brokens.
It was literally all unbrokens. That's all we played.
It was so hard.
But it was kind of nice because we did our practice in there,
And then we went to
and
comp.
then when we went into comp, we were just
So,
crushing. So it's
this
like
just,
great practice.
This just pops into my head. If all the Unbrokens are playing Crimson Days next week, who's going to be playing in comp?
We are. Come see us.
That next week
No,
might
actually,
be a good week.
that might be the week to push for 5,500.
Just play like some Crimson
Is
doubles
it for
game.
2 weeks?
It's just 1 week.
Sick, because I'm not here this entire week.
Oh well, I guess you're not going to be my Crimson's doubles partner. Thad, hit me up, baby.
All right, bring my Xbox to play.
Ryan, right here. Anybody out there wants a double that's going to probably suck worse than you?
Bring in the box to Florida.
You should.
I'm gonna.
Do you have a place to set up there
Yeah, I have a condo.
with internet?
It better.
All right, so here.
Otherwise, I'll hotspot that shit.
Love is in the air. You've been feeling a bit lonely lately,
toss it up,
lacking
bud.
a partner by your side in the heat of battle? Crimson's Days is on approach, bringing the perfect opportunity for you to form an unbreakable Crimson bond with a fellow guardian.
Oh my goodness.
Mm.
Mm.
Crimson Doubles has returned to the Crucible during this event, bringing an explosive 2v2 combat to the fold. Stay close to your partner. You'll have each highlighted ability regen. Wait, you'll each have, sorry, I can't read. You'll each have highlighted ability regen as long as you retain your Crimson bond. So if you're in close vicinity to your teammate, your abilities will regain faster. If you stray too far away from part to each other, opponents will be able to see your every move. What does that mean?
It can't be through walls. It's probably footsteps or something, maybe? I don't know.
If you stray too far away from each other, opponents will be able to see your every move.
AKA, just stay together, guys.
Yeah.
That's the point here.
I wonder if you're in close
Here's all the
proximity
rewards
to
on
your
your screen right
teammate. I
now.
wonder if you don't show up on radar.
Doubt it.
I don't know. So as you complete Crimson Doubles matches, you'll be rewarded with delicious candy hearts to sweeten the deal. Daily and weekly bounties will offer double XP, farm your season pass now, and Bright Dust.
Oh, double Bright Dust. I like that.
No, just Bright Dust.
Oh.
Double XP, Bright Dust.
Mm.
So what you're going to do is every time you complete an activity, you'll be getting confectionery hearts, and then you can exchange them in for some of these nice gifts that you're seeing now.
On your screen. Beautiful. The sparrow on the left, that's not one sparrow, it's two. You guys ride together next to each other. You're like, you're in love, a nice little stroll through the valley. Maybe hop on that wagon, okay?
That's a love wagon right there,
gonna
baby.
Come up, the love wagon, the love chariot, the royal chariot.
It looks like, bring that back up real quick. Bring it back up. Looks like there's a new Warcliffe coil ornament.
Yeah, it kind of looks whack. Like, what is that?
I don't know. Fuck it.
Not a fan.
The sparrow at the top is last year's sparrow, a new ghost, and then the bow from last year, the vow.
The vow.
Looks like there's some gay dance there in the middle.
It could be good.
And then if you scroll down, you can see the emblem, which not really a big fan of that, but
I kind of like it, actually.
see, the yin and the yang.
Big fan.
And then if you keep scrolling down, you can see another ghost, a ghost projection.
Oh, I like the heart one.
The projection?
No, the emote.
Oh, the heart emote. So if you scroll down once more,
yeah,
you can see the
We'll
emote in action. Here we go. Heart, heart, Oh.
Yeah, we do that in real life.
Why do you have to say do it with
Here,
each
look,
other?
check it out, check it out.
Like what?
You ready? Ready, guys? Here's what we're gonna do.
No, but they hold
Our
hands. I
main
don't want to
cam,
hold
our
your
main cam.
fucking hand.
We don't have to hold hands. We just do the form. Ready? Hey, yeet. Show wagon.
Fuel.
Woo! Fuel the debt, baby. So that's what we're doing out here. So guys, you guys can do that after you get your dub. That's what we want to see.
They
A top.
said do it now.
We want to see a top play of that. We want to see you guys
Ooh.
fuck people up in Crimson and then give them the heart disrespect.
Duke said, did someone script your lines this week?
No,
They're just that fire.
we're just saucing.
We haven't had the show in 2 weeks, so we're like, I've got 2 weeks worth of jokes I've been waiting to fucking unleash on you guys.
You know what it
Duck,
is.
duck, goose, motherfucker.
Jesus.
You remember playing duck, duck, goose when you were a kid? The anxiety that you felt when the person was walking around the room going duck, duck, duck. When's he gonna say goose? I don't know. I used to pick the fat kid in class. He could never catch me. My mom was giving me
Demonetized.
my mom was giving me Flintstone vitamins out here, while little Charlie was eating Pop-Tarts for breakfast.
I ate a lot of Pop-Tarts. Yeah,
Don't tell me what I ate for breakfast,
I love
please.
Pop-Tarts. Pop-Tarts, if you want to sponsor the show, I'm in. I'll eat a Pop-Tart every show. Lana eats breakfast, Pop-Tarts for breakfast.
See, they like the joke.
Nice.
Wait till I tell my joke about poor kids. All right, okay. That was the punchline, okay?
No, it wasn't. We really have a story. Maybe on a later
I'll tell it next
episode.
week.
Next week. Come tune in, hit subscribe. You're not
If
gonna
you
want
wanna
to
hear
miss it.
I love fat poor kids, okay?
Especially in Duck Duck Goose.
Yeah.
Oh,
Little Timmy's
man.
sweatpants were ripping off as I was blowing past him in the duck, duck, goose circle.
Jesus.
Sorry, guys. Okay, I'm done.
Next. What else we got? Who's pumped for Crimson doubles?
Does anybody out there have a Crimson double partner they'd like to shout out on the show?
Yeah, we want to hear your combos. Wish there was like a DCW kind of thing for Crimson dubs. Like you know what I mean? Like a
Zach said you're still making your way through the 400 Pop-Tart boxes you bought for the DCW.
they're in the box.
They're in your room.
Yeah. No, they're in the closet right there. You guys want to see this? You guys want to see what commitment looks like? Come on.
Remember when I bought all those Pop-Tarts like
Where are they at?
like 2
Where are
years
the
ago?
Pop-Tarts at? No, because
got, like,
they were the
strawberry.
only ones they had left, so I had to buy them. Okay, where
Yeah,
are
cookies
they?
and cream. That's right. Hey,
Lauren,
everybody
where
out there,
are
list
they?
your favorite Pop-Tart flavors.
Can't hear me. Lauren can't hear me. Lauren, where are the Pop-Tarts? Did someone throw them all away?
You brought a bunch of them to Oldstein like one time, and they were all like stale and
Oh,
shit.
they're not in there.
I
I
ate
haven't seen them in years. But basically, I went and bought out the Giant, the Safeway, and the Whole Foods.
Ryan's never had a Pop-Tart.
Whole Foods was easy because they didn't have
You
any.
got Tim Tams, Ryan, so I don't
Yeah,
know.
true. We'll send you some Pop-Tarts. But basically, they had a deal.
We can't send packages to Australia. Literally, the country's on fire.
Yep.
They'll be toasted by the time they get to his front doorstep. Boss Hazy likes s'mores and blueberry. Zach likes strawberry.
Dude, no, those are the worst. It's all about the cinnamon.
Dude, I hate
Brown
cinnamon.
sugar cinnamon, dude.
I
Dog.
hate cinnamon.
Not even a question.
Thad's about to book a plane ticket to Australia just to slap Ryan. Awesome.
What else? Was there
Blueberry and cinnamon brown sugar.
I love it. Do we have anything else on the?
Brown sugar cinnamon for the win, says Danny Mayo.
Yeah, dude, not even a question.
Do you put butter on your Pop-Tart?
I personally don't, but it is good if you do.
Let me tell you, if you guys want to know how to perfect the
It's a lot
Pop-Tart,
of effort.
a scoop of ice cream on top.
Yeah. Well,
Mm.
that's called a dessert, not breakfast. Okay. Ew.
I didn't even know there was a raspberry
Yeah,
flavor.
because it got discontinued because he was the only person who ever ate it. That shit's gross. All right, next.
All right, lastly. We'll be eating Pop-Tarts. We should do a Pop-Tart challenge on the show where we blindfold and eat Pop-Tarts and see which one's the best. Okay, one. I can fit one Pop-Tart in my mouth. Y'all are the girls. How many can you fit in your mouths? All right, so the last thing on our list for today, they're doing some weapons changes. So I'm going to read, before we get into it, I want to read the exact Oh, I just exited out of it.
Yeah, go to This Week at Bungie.
I got it.
No,
So I'm going to read the
quote
exact
sword
post.
changes, right?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, but should we put it on the screen?
No,
Okay.
I want people to see us.
Never mind. Go back to our graphic. Back to our graphic. Back to our graphic.
All right.
Where's the graphic?
Graphic. Napkins and blapkins.
Napkins, blapkins, way too many napkins.
Driving around in Porsches with horses and courses and horses
And a horse and a colt, of course.
All right. So, why is this so ridiculous? We're a little.
Oh yeah.
Bungie's exact post. They said, we're a little over a month out from next season of Destiny 2, and it seems like this is a good time to start talking about the current sandbox.
Love it.
Over the next few weeks, we'll be covering upcoming changes to weapons and abilities. Some changes will be PvP centric, while others will be more PvE focused.
Love it.
The first subject, so I think that means every week in This Week at Bungie, they're going to go over a
Graphic.
graphics. Looking for my chapstick.
Warning! Rage meter is off of the charts.
So every week they're going to be covering a different weapon, is what it seems like. This week they covered swords. So some are sharp, some are blunt. One lets you bend space and time to teleport through enemies. Another has projectiles that can take down foes at range. Blah, 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 blah. They basically decided to rework how swords work completely by adding sword energy to the game.
That naturally recharges.
Swords now have their own reserve of energy that recharges naturally on its own and is not to be confused with ammo capacity. This energy will overtake your melee slot where you are wielding a sword and is spent on various actions. Guarding now uses sword energy instead of consuming ammo, which is huge because, like, why would you guard? Like, what's the point of guarding if it's just going to waste your ammo? You know, it's kind of like, I don't know why they even thought that was a good idea to begin with. But, you know, sometimes you got to lose some battles in order to win some battles. So hopefully this is...
I mean, it's kind of nice. Like, I could see it, like, in a difficult activity. Like, maybe I should run a sword in Pit of Heresy flawless. So if I'm about to die, I just guard it up for a second in the corner.
And maybe you should just wait until the sandbox changes and then...
Sounds like it.
So be sure to experiment with your guarding. Back during the season of the Drifter, there was an exotic for Titans called the Stronghold. It allowed them to guard with relative, like they wouldn't lose ammo while guarding. So, or they'd lose just a little bit. So maybe like exotics like that will come back, which would be cool. So they're reworking light attacks. Light attacks can loop now, which means like now if you hit like RB, it'll do like slash like heavy attack, slash heavy attack. Now you can just like loop them infinitely. You can just do light, and just keep going. And then you can throw a heavy attack in there. But what this is doing, and it says all swords can cleave. Does anyone know what cleave means? Because I don't know what that means. Okay, the swords aren't queefing. Our producers are sick. They're sick. They're sick in the head.
That's why we normally don't let them drink with us.
Yeah, they normally don't drink on the show. Someone get them a Dr. Pepper so they can sober up. Cleave. Does anyone know what that means out there, by the way?
That's not the powerful attack, right? That's not what they're talking about. Like the
cleave is like slashing with a sword. Okay.
But like they all already do
it's
that.
the
anyway.
attack.
Like
all swords can cleave.
There was
like a Titan sword that was like a big one and it like slashed like really slow. So I guess like all the swords will now have a cleaving attack.
Okay.
While the basic 3-hit combo is quite a staple for melee weapons in many games, in this shooter it leaves players extremely open to enemies. So again, like you're doing slash heavy, slash heavy.
Triscuits, guys. Hello. Go.
Dude, that looks disgusting.
Continue. A cheese board?
I don't know. The cheese looks all dry.
Triscuits, producers. Keep going.
So what they want to do is like be able to mix it up, right? You should be able to like slash as many times as you want and then combo as many times as you want. And I feel like it doesn't say this in here, but I feel like I watched a Cactus video the other day where he was saying that light attacks will actually charge up a stronger, like, right trigger attack.
I saw that. I don't know where I saw it or heard it, but I heard that the new energy will build up and your heavy attack will be based on how much is built up.
Yeah.
So like the higher that it is, then it'll be like more
Will
damage.
kills with light attacks build your energy bar?
No,
up?
I think it's like the opposite. I think just like they'll use a little bit or something.
Hmm.
But like if you have it all saved up and you haven't been using it, you know what I mean, and you're at max, then you can pull the sword out and just crush something.
Yeah.
Which could be major for like damage, honestly.
Yeah, and also whirlwind blade right now that's used during light attacks. So right now, like as powerful as it is, it's right bumper right, like you're getting the 2 slashes and then the heavy attack. Like if you can just completely loop those right bumper attacks, like whirlwind blade is going to be even better. Like that could be the new meta next season.
Or if it's just like maybe like I'm thinking of like Riven, you know, when people talk about damage, they talk about Riven. Thinking like if you just start with like if you have that on plus Izanagi's, you know what I mean? So you just opening attack all of it, you know what I mean? If it uses all of your energy,
Yeah.
you just get a huge hit of burst damage, like right out of the bat.
Well,
And then
to
swap
Prospector.
to well no, because it'd be your heavy slot. So then you'd have to switch to
Mm.
like an Izanagi's or a Whisper or something for like a damage phase.
Whisper's heavy slot too. Would have to be Izanagi's.
Izanagi's, I mean, yeah, whatever. Or like Triscuits.
Triscuits.
Sponsored by Triscuits.
We did not throw these in here to try to gain sponsorship from Triscuits.
Thanks, producer. Thanks.
I don't even
Lana.
like Triscuits. I'm not gonna lie.
Give me the Triscuits.
I think they suck.
All right. Oh,
I
these
just
are
think they suck. I don't know. And then also now they're gonna have a shield bypass. So a portion of the sword's attack can partially bypass elemental shields. So that's
Ooh.
pretty dope too. Like Nightfalls. They said that they've added this sword to give swords to give them a little bit of personality from shotguns, which are in a very similar role to shotguns.
Yep.
So in general, swords will probably be a little bit more relevant in the game, especially if they can bypass elemental swords or elemental shields. I mean,
Well,
can you guys hear Devin chomping?
my only question is, are they not going to use heavy ammo at all?
No, they will use heavy ammo still,
Just for the main attack,
and the heavy attack.
the heavy.
Both attacks will consume
So-
heavy ammo.
So what's the energy for? Just blocking and
Is this a Twilight mode? Is that a cheese board on a paper plate?
you know what it is.
Look, we have
We
we
got-
have meat and cheeses in the budget. We don't have the
Yeah.
actual board in the budget
Yeah.
yet. So like as we get
We're gonna
bigger,
start.
and
We're gonna
we
have
get
a
more
dope ass
followers.
Destiny cheese board though eventually.
Ooh, in the shape of
Gonna be,
the
and we're gonna have a brew moment and cheese time with Decon.
cheese time.
Cheese time with baby teeth.
Cheese time.
Baby teeth. Cheese time.
Oh, cheese time with baby teeth.
Charcuterie baby tooth. Baby tooth
Charcuter tooth.
charcuterie.com.
Charcuter tooth, dude. Charcuter tooth just sounds awful.
That sounds sexual.
That girl got a cooter tooth. You know what I'm
She
saying?
got that charcuter tooth. I got her on the
Lauren
wagon.
just spit her drink all over the computer back there.
We're about to shut off. The stream is about to go down.
Someone get some chapstick and some napkins and some blapkins for her, please.
Way too many napkins. Anyway. Yeah, so that's interesting. I like it a lot. I think it's just going to be another unique feature that's different. You know what I mean? Like the more like versatile stuff and systems and stuff that they can make to make like weapons and
So
feel like different and play styles different. Like
also
I'm all about it.
before we started, like while we were setting up today, like when we set up, we always have like a little like not like pregame chat, but like it's just like we just talking.
Pre-game chat.
Like I'm like, what?
locker room chat.
Yeah.
We're
just
going
like,
over the game plan.
We're just talking. And I said something today, and I know during the show I contradicted myself, so I'm going to actually retract the statement I said during the show today when I said Aaron Till and shotguns need a nerf. I want to retract that because earlier today when we were setting up, I said that I didn't think they needed a nerf at all, and that other guns or other weapon types need
Just
a buff. So hopefully that this sword buff and hopefully Bungie over the next couple weeks will keep putting out. You know,
They normally do. Like they'll go over like they
Yeah.
went over how they gave out like
well,
all
they even
this-
said this
the
week we're
sword class
featuring
changes.
like swords. So
Yeah.
hopefully next week they feature a different weapon.
or this week, couple days.
Oh yeah, on Thursday. So hopefully they don't actually, because in D1 that was one of the things that I always hated was like they would just go on these huge mass weapon nerfs and like it ended up being like a No Land Beyond sidearm meta by the end of like Destiny 1. Like
Right now,
huh?
sidearm meta right now.
Yeah, but it's because they got a buff. They were buffed into meta. They weren't like nerfed. Like everything else wasn't nerfed so bad that they became meta. So
Yeah.
hopefully, like I mean, there's always going to be a meta, and there's always going to be guns that people bitch about, and there's always going to be guns that underperform. But I mean, just keep buffing it.
I don't hate it right now, dude.
And before we go, okay, everyone watching right now, I want to hear your feedback in the comments section. I'm getting really pissed off about like whenever I see like a Houndish or a Cactus or even Imtash been doing it lately. They're bitching. They're putting out these bitch videos where they're like, the current state of the game is like they're I think the current state of the game is fine.
I think it's good. I'm actually happy with it.
I'm happy with it too. Like people are like, it's stale, it's blah blah blah. Like, is it really though?
I
Or
think
you
there's a
just
lot to do.
there's so much to do that I can't get anything done.
Like there's so many guns to farm. Like apostate, like you know what I mean? Like go for like
Oh,
how many
thank you.
people in this chat
I
have
guess-
farmed Altar of Sorrows? How many?
Thank you.
Doubt it's very many of you. All right, like no one
Yeah,
does that.
who has the god roll? Who in this chat has a god roll apostate?
Seriously, God roll. None of you. None of you. No
Who-
one has
Who
it.
farms the menagerie for god roll guns?
I was farming it last night.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, go
who
get it
has the
done.
enlightened title and the blacksmith title and the harbinger title
Harbinger.
and like there's like
Go get it done, baby.
who out there's not going to get this season's title? Like,
It better not be any of you.
if you're
Because
not
we've been teaching you the whole time how to get it.
if you're complaining about the state of the game and you're
Not enough content.
and you're not getting shit done, you're like, oh, I don't have this, but like the
We'll
game,
tell you who can complain. Evolve Jedi. All right.
yeah,
He's going to be a
exactly.
guest on the show here in a couple weeks, and we
Exactly.
just started playing with him. And that man has every seal, and he's like 1,000 triumph from max. He's at like 20,
Yeah.
20
We played
210
with him for a couple hours.
210,000
Super
triumph
chill dude.
score, and the max is 20,
He's got every seal in the game.
122,000.
And he's still playing. He's got every seal.
He's
and
still grinding.
He's still grinding. And he was
Alright.
like, I'm 35. I have a wife. And I'm like, and you have every title.
He's like, yeah, I just play. I just knock stuff out every time I get on.
He's like going in with a mission. He's like, tonight I'm going to do this.
He's farming. He had to do 500 rounds.
Of
We did Altar of Sorrow, actually. We're farming an apostate.
He was like, what are you guys doing? We're like, oh, we're farming apostate. He's like, cool. I need to do Altar of Sorrow rounds. I need 500.
500 completions.
I have like 10.
It takes like 30 minutes to like beat 5, like to beat like round 5.
Yeah.
Maybe not 30, 20. He has to do 500.
All right.
He's at 100.
I'll let you pick out the next beer. I got these special release cans. Look at them. Look how dope they are. This one's a Norwegian style farmhouse ale, and this is an American IPA.
IPA.
All right. Yeah, we don't want this Norwegian wood.
Where are Norwegians at?
We don't have a big Norwegian following.
We should.
But I don't know. I just think people are so quick to complain about the state of the game when I don't think there's anything wrong with it, honestly. I think it's the new season pass.
I still
do-
have sundial stuff to farm, honestly. Like I don't have a god roll all those guns.
Yeah. Oh, and also, guys, in case you guys don't know, speaking of sundial guns, while turning in your fractal line this week or next week or tomorrow or whatever you guys plan on doing your big dumps, this is the time to farm those god roll weapons because you can actually pick up the weapons, and every 400 fractal line that you donate is going to upgrade
Completes
your
at
weapon.
25%.
Damn, I totally underpoured you. We'll complete it. So literally, like, pick up as many weapons as you can, turn in your 400 fractal line. Pick up as many weapons as you can, turn in your 400 fractal line. You'll be farming god roll guns.
And XP, dude. It's stupid.
Yeah.
Like people
So-
are like gaining power levels like every hour. Like it's dumb.
Power levels?
Yeah, dude. It goes towards your XP.
Well, dude, I really
It's
don't
nuts.
care. I really don't care.
I know,
bro.
but people are like
I'm already
like,
991.
It's just like the cookie, like it's better than the bakery, than the oven.
Mm.
Like it's nuts.
It's better than that wagon oven. Because that oven was wagon.
That oven-
Tractor status.
Dude, this is the royal chariot of XP. Okay, they're just dumping.
You heard it here first. The Royal Chariot.
It's
Chariots
the-
of Fire.
It's the what are the cars called? The Brinks security cars. What are those called? The ones that drop money off at banks.
Oh, like
No, the kind of trucks. What? Yeah, but what are those trucks called? They're called no, not a company, but like just the general term for armored car.
cars,
Armored
armored
trucks.
bank trucks.
Armored bank truck of XP.
Mm.
All right,
If you were playing Grand Theft Auto, this is the truck you'd want to rob.
this is it. All right, that's the XP that you need. So yeah, if you guys aren't 100 yet, literally get it on reset tomorrow.
All right, so
Easy.
we have Elder Pine, which is a
And get your copy.
new brewery right out of Maryland, another local brewery. And Sick Can, it's a little dark, but Elder Pine, Vague Illusions.
Ooh.
Cool can art too. Let me spin it around real quick. Ooh, look at that. Sunrise coming over the mountain.
Look at that lighting though, even more impressive.
What's that?
Look at the lighting though, even more impressive.
The lighting on the can?
Just here on the set.
There's a couple people down here digging for gold. I don't know what they're doing. They're living in mud huts. What the hell? Look at that shit. What are they living in mud huts for? What country is that beer from?
Norwegian.
The Norwegian mud huts, baby.
Where is this from?
Armored trucks. Tanner Brooks says they're called armored trucks. We were close.
Yeah, armored trucks. Yeah, we're retarded.
Armored bank truck?
Armored bank cars, armored bank chariots.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Bullet unpierced vehicles of the West.
Unpierceable.
Frontier. All right, how is it?
It's good. It's light. Nothing crazy. Is there anything out there you guys want us to touch on before we skadoots?
I like it.
Hit the old dusty trail.
Send them on the wagon.
Make like horse shit and
Oh baby. Now
you
we're
know what?
talking.
I was looking the other day. I had these sweatpants on, right? And I was walking through the house, and I was like, "Oh," I was like, my ass looks so good right now." And literally, I
put it on my Instagram.
I got shit on for saying it, but I mean, how can you just deny it when it's there?
Did not get shit on for saying it.
You shit on me.
No, I didn't.
You were like, "What do you just look at yourself in the mirror all day?"
I did not say
If
it
you
like
guys want to
that.
know the answer to that question, I don't do it all day, but I do it every day. You asked.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
You think I'm that weird?
Holy hell.
Who
Yeah,
said that?
I said
Oh, you think I'm the weirdest person? Well,
you're up there.
Yeah.
Good.
What else you guys? Yeah. What else you guys thinking? I know we're not the only ones coming up with ideas and talking points. You guys, what do you say? Did Villainous ever respond to him not?
Zach said whatever y'all took to pregame.
Find it, and then he said that he reset, and I forget.
A siege clip?
Oh.
Mm.
I'm sending an edited siege clip.
He said he just watched it.
Ryan said if you spend too much in a Norwegian mud hut, you definitely get flaming wagoned.
I'll give you the flaming wagon.
Is that the kid?
No, I don't think our wagon.
And Zach
our
said whatever
wagon
you
will-
all took pregame, let him know later.
Whatever we
I
what?
was actually here. It was nothing.
This is what we took pregame, okay?
This is it, dude. I tell you guys, we're not hiding our secrets, okay? It's 23.
I drank
flavors.
half of this Dr. Pepper. We filmed top
This
plays.
has double blackberry in it, okay? Double blackberry.
Black licorice, vanilla,
Nutmeg.
coriander.
All right? It's got it all. 23 flavors. Guaranteed to give you a 23.0 every time.
Yeah, that's called Rumplemans.
Works 50% of the time, every time.
That would be
Rumplemans and Dr. Pepper. I drink it.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
You know I have a computer right here. I can name all 23 flavors right now.
We could.
But you know what? We'll save that for next week. If you guys want to see us name all 23 flavors next week in alphabetical
You
order.
drop a like right now. If we hit 20 likes on this video, and we will sing all
And
23 flavors.
Foreskin said he likes Mountain Dew. Well, let me show you something,
Oh yeah,
Foreskin.
we got something.
Because I got this new Mountain Dew energy drink called Game Fuel. We're picking them up as a sponsor as well, but we need to try the product first before we can actually,
We've
tell you whether
said that
it's
we were
good or
going to
not.
pick up other sponsors, try their products,
So,
and
Mountain Dew
immediately.
Game Fuel. I got this sent to us today. Has this cool top. It's like,
Sent to you.
you know,
Yeah, it got delivered. The
You know when you
Amazon guy
pop
dropped
that top off, you just got to hold your mouth back and just, you know, it's just going to blast you
it.
right
Fuel
in the face.
in the jet.
So, alertness, accuracy, vitamins A and B. Sounds healthy to me. I'll let you guys know when I drink it tonight.
Who's calling me?
So, I'm glad you said that,
Potential spam.
Forsaken. And
Hello,
Foreskin?
welcome to 4-0 Gaming with Going Flawless. This is Decon and Dutch.
they hung up on you.
They didn't want this smoke.
So,
Remember when you got smoked in people?
Remember when I re-smoked you the other time? I love it. That's the energy we're bringing tonight.
Remember that long?
yeah,
Bring
so
that
looking
smoke.
forward to the raid tonight, guys. If anyone's still out there watching, I know this has been a ridiculous episode, but we've been off for 2 weeks, so we're a little over the top.
Hello, this is 4-0 v Decon with Going Flawless. You're live on the air.
Hey, what's up, it's Ghost? You know what I mean.
How are we living out here? What would you like to say to the fans?
You know, just that PvP is in a terrible place, like always.
We got Oscar on the
That's
phone.
about it. That's about it.
If you guys would like to call in, it's 443-454-2986. We'd love to have you on the air. All right. Thanks for calling in, Thad. Have a glorious day on the Crucible. May the 23 flavors be with you.
Yes, thank you very much.
We love you too. Thanks for calling.
Bye-bye.
All right. We're going to start doing that. That's a real number.
Did you
So
just give your
call
cell
it.
phone number out on the air?
Cell phone number's out on the air. Give us a call. Can't wait. We should do a on the phone with whatever. We should start doing that as a segment where people can just call in and say their comments. When we have the studio, that's going to be a thing. I'm going to hook my phone up.
Dude, we should just get a studio phone.
That's what we'll have.
Like just one
I'm-
that just like,
No, because they'll throw a house phone in for me, like with my internet plan when I get a house.
yeah.
So I'll just be like, yeah, perfect. It's the new studio line. It'll just be a big red, like the big red
Like
one.
the bat phone.
Like no, like the nuke phone.
Can it be underneath
you
of
get the
a?
call?
Can it be underneath of a cloche? So you
Yeah,
have to, like,
we have to
pull the
like
cloche
open
up?
it. And I press the big button to hang up on you.
You press the button, and the phone pops out of the floor with smoke, and you pull the cloche off.
Now we're talking. Studio.
If you
Cool,
got-
guys. Any other comments on her?
No,
We live?
no, but everyone's just being just as ridiculous as we
Oh,
are.
you
So
call
I love it.
farting on the mic. Oh my God, marry me now.
foreskin,
What's he? He's farting on the mic?
dude. This is the same guy that likes to fuck goats. Okay, so can we not like?
This is the goat fucker.
Yeah, he's a goat fucker of the show. Because he said it.
Because he told us.
We
that
were
he
in a
fucks
party
goats.
with Duke Bigums, and Foreskin admitted on the live on the stream that he would like to have sexual relations with goats.
Hence his name Foreskin, because they don't circumcise goats.
Makes sense now, doesn't it?
Get that one out of your mind.
Okay, we've gone too far.
All right. Well, guys, appreciate everyone for tuning in. Make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already. If you have subscribed, create a second account and subscribe again. Okay? We need to make sure that you guys are tuning in every week. We love you guys. We're back on week after week now. Next week will be Tuesday. Besides that, will be Monday.
A
for the
week from
remainder of the
tomorrow, we'll be
season.
back.
So we are back, ladies and gentlemen.
And then hopefully there'll be some new Season of the Worthy. You know, it's confirmed that Season of the Worthy will be next season. So hopefully we have some more
We will.
some more knowledge of what's to come.
We'll let
and
you know.
Hopefully,
Everyone pull the trigger, wait for Glad's call, hold the line, and be ready to donate tomorrow at reset.
and hopefully we'll get trials early if we complete the restoration.
Yep. If we hit the restoration this week, we'll have Glad on the show next week. Okay?
You heard it here first.
Run it. Anyway, guys, appreciate it. Love you guys all. Love you guys all. Makes sense. Hop on that wagon, go to war, give them the train, and I'll see you next time.
Tractor status,
You
baby.
dirty bitches.
Tractor status.
We out. Go to black. Cut us or something.
Cut
Get
the
us off
feed.
the air!